Vindication for Britney Spears. Will we see the pop icon create more music after her legal victory against her father? Question. Will our state representatives really be arrested now that there's a warrant out for them? BISD joined a coalition of RGV school districts who filed lawsuit against the governor. Will the school district see a surge in cases as school is set to start next week? Department of Homeland Security Secretary Alejandro Mayorkas met with local elected officials to discuss the border crisis. Is the Biden administration doing enough to help the Rio Grande Valley? It is Friday, August 13th, 7:02 a.m. My name is Frank Olivo, and this is Good Morning Brownsville. How's it going, Kat? Good morning. Good morning, Frankie. Love your show. Appreciate you. Thank you so much for stopping by. Hope you have a good Friday. It is Friday the 13th. I probably will be watching some Jason movies. It's not every weekend where it is Friday the 13th, so gotta enjoy the creepiness to it, the weirdness to it. Zudi, good morning. Good morning to you. Hope you're having a good day. I appreciate Kat and Zudi logging on through YouTube. Like the page as much as possible. Thanks so much, guys, for tuning in. Starting off with the weather, it should be a warm day. We're set for 82. We have some percentage of rain today and tomorrow in the 20s, but other than that, it should be a warm day. Throughout the day, it's going to be in the high 80s to low 90s. We should be receiving some scattered showers at 12 p.m. But other than that, it should be a good day. Rookie. I'll go this one. How's it going? Good morning. Good morning, Charlie. How's it going? Congratulations on your engagement. I did see that you were somewhere in Mexico not too long ago, or on vacation. Hope you're having a good summer so far. Congratulations on your engagement. Hope you much success and much love, my man. Rise and shine, baby. How's it going, Buck Hook? Thanks for tuning in, my man. Really appreciate you. Hope you have a good weekend. I know for sure you will be out in the water. So let us know how it goes. Thanks for tuning in, Buck Hook, on YouTube. Peppermint Patty, how's it going? Good morning. Thank you for tuning in. Erasmo, where is the tie? It's Casual Friday. No tie today. So just gonna enjoy the day. How's it going, sir? Good morning. Appreciate you stopping by. Reminding other communities, make sure to stop by the Human Being on Alton Glore. It is open every day from 5 a.m. to 10 p.m. So far, everything I've heard about the establishment, great coffee, great employees, great environment, great service. Appreciate you, Mr. Saldivar, for stopping by. Hope you have a good start to your day. We want to recognize, first and foremost, our youth. The RGV Elite baseball team will be heading to the Pony World Series. It's always important for us to recognize our men and women who are actively involved within our community, not just academically, but also with sports. It is very, very important. Thanks, brother. Appreciate you, man. Hey, Charlie, I was hanging out with Joe Ponce this past a couple weeks ago, and we were talking about choir, man. Remember when we would all hang out and we would either play hacky sack or you guys would break dance. And I still remember it was because of you and Joe Ponce, man, that I got the Jinko pants. So I'll always remember you, Charlie. Hope to see you soon, my man. Casual Friday, no such thing. Good morning, Ms. Castillo. How's it going? Happy Friday. Always good to see you. Bro, you remember that, Charlie? You remember the choir days? We'd all hang out. The Jinkos, man. We gotta bring them back. That's something that I tell Joe Ponce all the time. Appreciate you, my man. Thanks for stopping by. The RGV Elite baseball team will be heading to the Pony World Series. They will be representing the Rio Grande Valley. They are undefeated, if I'm not mistaken. They've had a great summer. They won a tournament here in Brownsville. They won a regional tournament in Kentucky, and now they will be playing in on the big stage in the World Series. They play against a California team, I believe it's San Jose, today at 5:30, if I'm not mistaken. It will be streamed on the MLB, the baseball league. So I will do everything possible to disseminate that league. Hopefully, we can all watch and support RGV Elite. Damn, something's wrong with my backdrop. Wonder what it is. Keeps on failing. Rookie mistake. So we congratulate and support the RGV Elite baseball team. Hopefully, they will bring the hardware. Again, we will be monitoring them, and we will share the link whenever it is available. They play again. They play today at 5:30. RGV Elite. They are undefeated. A great baseball team. Shouts out to the Herrera family, who has their boy playing. McDonald's Wi-Fi no bueno. Yeah, my Wi-Fi is messed up. I do apologize. Again, new studio, trying to work out the kinks on there, but I do apologize. We also want to recognize Coach Rod. Coach Rod is a teacher at Pace High School. He teaches social studies, history, and this is pretty personal to me because Coach Rod was my student teacher while I was going to school. Coach Rod did receive Teacher of the Year award for Region 1 secondary education. Well deserved. I saw firsthand how Coach Rod had so much passion and respect. He had a lot of respect from his students, and it just goes to show that whenever somebody is passionate about something, you get the response. You get the response from those students, and that's very special. So congratulations, Coach. Well deserved. It is because of you that I learned firsthand about passion and about love for children and for education. So congratulations, much well deserved. Something a little bit different. We've been doing finance news. We've been doing other things like that. We've been just trying to target other areas, and now we will be talking about pop culture. I've been wanting to hear about this for a while. Britney Spears, a pop icon, has been in the news for this past couple months, at least for this past year. As we all know, Britney Spears, a pop icon, really made it big, at least during my childhood. And again, we saw how she has been in the spotlight throughout all her life. And we remember the mental breakdown that she had in 2012. Well, since this mental breakdown, when she went a little bit crazy, her father, James Spears, has been her conservator, and he has controlled her estate. That means that he has the rights to dictate her finances, her medical situation in which she found herself in. He made those important decisions. Britney Spears, throughout these past couple of years, has stated that her family has controlled her, that they had not allowed her to have children, to marry, that they have freeloaded off of her, that they've been using her and her money throughout the years. Well, there has been a Free Britney movement throughout these past couple years. What they have wanted was for the pop icon to gain her freedom from her father. She has previously stated that she would not make music, she would not go on tour until her father was no longer controlling her estate. Well, it seemed like progress has been made. Her father has agreed conditionally to step aside, to step away as her conservator. So again, this is very interesting. I personally saw Britney. We all saw Britney Spears grow up. One thing that was sad to hear was that her estate has been paying her father's legal case against her, and he is on the hook for $1.2 million, which he is asking the court for his daughter to pay. And it's unfortunate. This story shows us how we all want it, but those who have it, they're miserable. If this could happen to Britney Spears for 13 years, in my opinion, for her to be taken advantage of. What do we expect? Again, it's a cruel world out there. You would think that the parents, uh, you would think that the parents would do everything in the child's best interests. Oops, he did it again. Ah, I like what you did there. Oops, I did it again. So moving forward, will Britney Spears have her freedom? Will we'll see her create music, go on tour? That is a promise she made to her fans if her father was no longer in control of her estate. Uh, I guess now that we have are going to see the first steps taken into that. So I know all the Britney fans are excited and pray for her well being. Her entire family is toxic. Her parents and her siblings are leeches. Diana, I agree with you. Her sister, her mother, they have not come to her aid, and it's unfortunate because this woman has amassed over $500 million within her professional career, and we have seen how her parents, her family, have taken advantage of that. For 13 years, Diana, they have stated that, oh, she's sick, she's sick. The only reason why they're doing it is because so they can control her assets. And this is a multi-million dollar pop icon who hasn't made music in the longest time. So I agree with you. It is unfortunate, but hopefully this is something that will be the start of her new life. So congratulations to Britney Spears and her quest for freedom. Good morning, Ruli. How's it going? El paquetón, el mosquetón. Good morning, Ruli. Happy Friday, man. Friday the 13th. Hope you have a good day. Going on with local news, we as previously have seen how the Texas GOP signed arrest warrants. The Texas House is just a handful of members short of the numbers needed to vote on the controversial voting right legislation that was called into session this past weekend by Governor Abbott. The Democrats, they've been able to block that vote. Members such as Alex Dominguez, Eddie Lucio III, our local state representatives, were not present. Dozen members of the Democratic legislators, they left to Washington over a month ago. But the interesting thing is that some have returned. Adding to the pressure is that the House Republicans, they have passed the measures authorizing the arrest for those who left. Alex Dominguez has previously stated how he will continue to be in Washington, fighting for our electoral rights. That it is important for him to stand up for us as a community, as he fights the Republicans. And this is what he had to say a few weeks ago regarding this issue.
If House Bill 3 passes in Texas, it would affect voters that vote in person and also.
Rookie, what's up? Damn, something's going on with my Wi-Fi. Horrible. Jeez, I can't catch a break today. Um, he just states that it's very important for us to make sure that our voting rights are protected. The Republicans are facing a challenge for this upcoming election. Governor Abbott is on the brink of losing power. We have seen how he will be challenged by Alan West of the GOP. Beto O'Rourke might be a potential candidate that will be challenging the governor. Yeah, I know. McDonald's is horrible. They're still in Washington D.C. getting cash to run for Congress. That's what they say. So people check your bank accounts. What did he say? Friday the 13th, that people are getting deposits of their bank accounts for the child tax credit. So people check your bank accounts. Thanks for the information, Ruli. Individuals who should be expecting tax credit, you might get that deposit today. You would have problems on Friday the 13th. Man, I don't know what the hell is going on. It is Friday the 13th. Something funny's going on. I don't know what the hell's going on, bro. Everything was working like 5 minutes before. I always have backups for everything. And Friday the 13th, my green screen's not working. The internet's not working. Friday the 13th, man. But gotta keep chugging. Gotta keep trucking along. Good morning, Mayra. Hope you have a good Friday. Bendito viernes. El cucuy, for real, Ruli. I'm scared, man. So the GOP, will they be arrested? How will that affect their relationship moving forward? I honestly doubt that they're going to be arrested. I think there's more political ploy, of course, as we all know, the world is watching. But I highly doubt that these individuals would be arrested. Hi, Nereida. How's it going? Happy Friday. Friday the 13th, Nereida. Just to keep you updated very quickly, everything's going bad on my end. My internet's going off. My green screen's coming on. Hey, Friday the 13th. Uh, happy Friday. El cucuy, Ruli. Tengo mucho miedo. Also, here in our local valley, we saw the Department of Homeland Security Secretary Alejandro Mayorkas. He met with local elected officials, border mayors, county judges of our local area to discuss the border crisis. Many mayors stated in the press conference after their meeting with the secretary that the federal government has to do more. And it was impressive to see that these individuals, the mayors, the judges, they weren't holding back. They were stating, hey, we're tired of the federal government offering solutions. Here we go again, offering solutions of all sorts and not coming through with their promises. They say that money is always thrown to the RGV, but no solutions are offered. Mayor from McAllen, Mayor Javier Villalobos, did state that the federal government needs to provide more resources to the Rio Grande Valley, whether that be customs agents, border patrol agents. Congressman Henry Cuellar, from representing Hidalgo and the Laredo area, has stated that the Rio Grande Valley has been seeing over 20,000 migrants, illegal migrants, immigrants, illegals. I know I'm going to get in trouble for that, but they have been seeing them in a large wave of them. The RGV this past week, this month, saw over 200,000 illegal immigrants being released. We have spoken about how the Catholic charities are the ones that are housing them, taking care of them, and then ultimately releasing them because they have no room. So these mayors, they did speak with the secretary, and they did state their frustration. And again, Henry Cuellar is in charge of the Laredo Rio Grande area, and again, we see a high rate of immigrants for the month of July. And again, we understand that this is a humanitarian issue. We don't want to seem cold-hearted in any way, shape, or form. We are supportive of individuals who try and seek the American dream. We believe in that. It is something that is close to our hearts. So we do want to stress that we do sympathize with these individuals. At the same time, yesterday, downtown at the federal courthouse, we had a border policy rally that was hosted by Dr. John Barham. We saw local former City of Brownsville Commissioner candidate Jessica Puente Bradshaw appear. Also, Mayra Flores out of Harlingen, San Benito area, who would be the Republican candidate for District 34, which is Congressman Vela's seat, was there as well. And these individuals, they didn't hold back. They stated that, stop the invasion. Illegal is a crime. Secure the border. These were some of the messages that were wrote on billboards, on mini billboards. There was an issue where I believe Mayor Mendez did appear on Fox News, and whether on Fox News or previously stated that there was no border issue. Well, these individuals, they did state that there is a border crisis on our hands. Mayor Mendez did meet with the secretary, and he did advise us that he wishes the federal government also would do more, and that they need to focus on creating a system where individuals are screened, processed, tested, and vaccinated prior to them being released into the United States. And again, this is a very important issue that we are dealing with. And again, this is not just President Biden's fault. This is not just President Trump's fault. This is a problem that we have been seeing throughout numerous administrations. And again, everybody seems to be passing the buck to the next administration. What we have seen from President Trump's tenure to the Biden administration now is chaos. And I don't use that word lightly, chaos. With President Trump, there was, I guess, some sort of parameters, some sort of ideas. With President Biden at the helm, it seems like it's no secret. It's an open borders. Our border patrol agents cannot deal with the large influx of immigrants crossing the borders and are willingly wanting to be detained because they know the process. They're going to be housed, they're going to be fed, and then they're going to be released. There's not enough manpower, enough resources to deal with the large population that is coming. So we saw this. We saw this frustration. We saw this frustration with our local elected officials here in the border, and it was impressive for them to say, "Hey, you guys are screwing up. You guys are screwing up bad, and we need help." Now is a time to start thinking outside the box. As we previously stated, the Democratic approach to this large influx is to work with Guatemala, with Mexico, with Honduras, with these South American countries, countries in South America, to make sure that the people don't make that trek over here. They're going to throw billions of dollars to try and promote economic opportunity, education, so the people won't come and search the American dream. What we have seen in this 9 months that that Biden administration has been in office is that it hasn't been working. And what was impressive about this meeting with the Secretary Mayorkas from the federal government was that Democrats here in a local area were saying, "Hey, it's not working. We need something else, and you need to fix it. You need to fix it now." Also, the important issue is COVID. We don't have the infrastructure. We don't have the money. We don't have the resources to be testing each and every illegal that we encounter, to house them. And then ultimately, we are doing a disservice to our community because these individuals are testing positive at a high rate, and then we are releasing them into the community. So again, it is very important for us to seek more from our local elected officials. Again, Friday the 13th, everything's going off on me. Gee, I just need the transmission to blow. That's the only thing I need. So again, we do have a border crisis. It is important to note that even Democrats in our local area are asking more from our federal government. I personally do not have faith in President Biden and Vice President Kamala Harris. We need to do more. This digital visual wall that they are envisioning, this working with South American countries, is not working. We have seen a large trove of illegals crossing our area and are affecting the livelihoods of our community. And here in our southern border, from Laredo all the way down to Brownsville, we are seeing the impact at a higher rate. Good morning, Gallo. How's it going? Hope you have a good Friday. Ruli says there's nothing we can do because asylum is legal. Yeah, I agree, but I believe our federal government should do a little bit more. We will never get over this COVID crisis, us being on the border, Ruli, with all these coming and going of people from everywhere. We are seeing more people come to the USA because other countries don't have food, water, and medicine. I couldn't agree with you more. Venezuela, Colombia are slowly becoming, in my opinion, third world countries, and they're not providing their citizens, their state, with the resources, with food, with jobs, with economic opportunity, with education. So what happens? They seek the American dream. But I agree with you, Ruli. These countries are suffering themselves, and it's hard for them to take care of their own people, which is very very sad. News of the day: we have the Brownsville Independent School Board had a meeting yesterday to address the COVID issues, and also to target. There we go. To target Governor Abbott and his issue on not enforcing the mask mandate. And we have seen how RGV school districts throughout our area have filed lawsuits challenging the governor's stance. The Brownsville Independent School District had a special board meeting Thursday where members voted unanimously to require masks for everyone on their campus except those with valid medical excuses. The board members also voted unanimously to file a lawsuit against Governor Abbott, preventing them from enforcing or encouraging their students and staff from wearing face coverings. We did see how Alfonso Guerrero, the director of health services, did appear and give a presentation to the board members. And what we saw, and again, what we saw throughout the data that was presented was that we still have close to 1,000 positive cases in our area, and the ICU beds, they are not enough. From, I believe he mentioned that there are only 300 ICU beds from Laredo all the way down to South Padre Island, and it's very, very scary. The numbers do show that children are the ones that are dealing with this new Delta variant. Um, and the district itself will be dealing with the problems of their employees succumbing to COVID, how that's going to affect their insurance, how that's going to affect their time at work. So it has many repercussions. And again, it was not only BISD, but also neighboring school districts that did file lawsuits: La Jolla, Edinburgh, Hidalgo, Ed Couch, La Sara, Crowley ISD. They did file this lawsuit against Governor Abbott to enforce the mask mandate. One thing that I wish they would have touched a little bit more on was distant learning. They did state that the only individuals who will be allowed to do distant learning is our special needs population, if they have a medical clearance from the doctor, and also only those students who test positive for COVID. And we wish that distant learning would be an option, would be given a choice to the parents. That is what we ask for. Having choices. We all know having options in life is great. We have seen how Austin ISD, many other school districts are doing distant learning, and we feel that this is something of the future. Here we have South Texas. They are having open enrollment. We have heard how many individuals have been flocking to Austin ISD because of they will be providing distant learning, and I think now there is a wait. There is a wait list to be in Austin. South Texas might possibly see the same thing. I anticipate, and the board members did state this. Dr. Gutierrez did state this. Board President Eddie Garcia previously is on the record of stating that we anticipate a high number of positive cases when we return back to the brick and mortar campuses next Wednesday. Here we see a school in Corpus who got over 185 COVID positive cases on one of their campuses. And again, this is something that we know is coming. It seems like if the government wants herd immunity, and this is my opinion, it seems that the government wants everybody to contract this virus. I don't know if by contracting this virus, it will boost our immune system. It will help our defenses get stronger, and in the long run, combat this Delta variant or this COVID mutant variants that are out there. It seems that is what the government wants. We know that positive cases will be very high in the next week. My over-under, asked by Ryan, is 200. I anticipate BISD being a large school with over 50 campuses. We will get a large influx of positive cases. The good thing about BISD, they did mention that they will be performing contact tracing. They will keep advising the community whenever positive cases arise within our school district. So we are glad that our school board members did take this stance. They did challenge the governor. The only thing that we would wish is for them to seek the option of distant learning. We saw how this past year and a half, we already have, I guess, the infrastructure. We have the hotspots. We have the knowledge. We know what works and what doesn't. We can really make this work at BISD. Many individuals are scared because they're saying, oh no, if we go to distant learning, then we're going to lose money. We're going to do this. No, the money is there. There was a Senate committee a couple of days ago that did pass funding in the state of Texas for doing distant learning. So the funds will be there. it is just for us to take this initiative. And I think we need to compete with Austin. We need to compete with South Texas ISD and allow our students, if requested, to continue their education from the comfort of their home doing distant learning. I think that's very, very important moving forward. Again, we have stressed the importance of the new wave of technology of education. We feel that in the next 15 to 20 years, distant learning will be the norm. We will no longer be seeing students go into the brick and mortar campuses. In my opinion, in the next 15 to 20 years, we will do distant learning. That is what the universities are doing right now, and they're having great success. Again, every initiative has their bumps, but this could be something that we can uh, geared towards the future, since this will be our norm coming up. Again, my time is up, guys. I'm having a wacky day. Again, it is Friday the 13th. Horrible, horrible, horrible day for myself. I can't catch a break today. My green screen's going off. I had a video to show. It's not going. My internet's going whack. It's Friday the 13th, guys. Be safe out there. Watch some Jason movies. Free Britney. The Britney movement did have a moral victory yesterday. Thank you today. I hope you have a great Friday as well. Friday the 13th. We had Secretary Mayorkas here listening to our mayors, our county judges, our mayor for the city of Brownsville. Hopefully, with that, he'll go back and speak with our federal government and advise them that we need to do a lot more. Our elected officials down here, we need more resources. We need more manpower. Money just doesn't do it anymore. Also, BISD did file a lawsuit against the governor. How will that affect us moving forward? The only thing that we had an issue with yesterday's meeting was that we would have hoped that distant learning would be an option to everybody. And as of right now, that is not. I think we will see that because, again, starting in September and October, that's when the surge is going to be at its highest. And that's when I feel between September and October is when we will shut down or see some sorts of shutting down and going distant learning with all these positive cases. Pepper and Patty, have a great weekend. Again, guys, it's been a crazy, wacky day for myself. I do apologize for a horrible show. Horrible show. I promise to come back on Monday, even better. Hopefully, I'll have better internet by then. Happy Friday. Have a great start to our weekend. It's going to be a hot, hot day. Make sure you go out on the island. Have a great day, guys.